in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 28. Let us go to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11, 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 28. We say the place of right teaching. I think people are beginning to ask me questions. How do you identify a place of right teaching? How do you identify a ministry with a correct teaching? How do you identify that you are in a gathering whereby some people, they don't want other people to grow? Some people, they suppress growth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the moment you are growing up, you start to ask a lot of questions. You start to ask about the doctrine. You start to ask Mfundis, where is this thing coming from? You get me, Baba Gila? Some people, they don't want vana vesangano kuti vabvunze zvinhu zvakaita saizvozvo. Andika? If someone is preaching, that's why we say you need to write down. Take notes. Apostle Paul was teaching in another church. The Christians in that church, they documented everything and they went home and perused and to check whether it is correct. That church in Babakila is the church of what? That is the church in Babakila. Hallelujah. That church. Let us read Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11. And someone to read 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 28.
Ephesians 4, verse 11. It is he who gave gifts. He appointed some to be apostles, others to be prophets, others to be evangelists, others to be pastors and teachers.
He appointed them. It is God who appointed them. So now in this field we are teaching. This is the field, the office of a teacher. Teaching the spiritual things, not the teacher in the physical realm. But that teacher is compared. That teacher teaches the physical things. But that teacher in the church, he teaches about the knowledge of the Son of God. Hallelujah. So God needs people to know Him. That's why He gave the gift of teaching. Because God knows that people, they don't understand Him. So He gives it by revelation to some, so that people understand the spiritual things. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Our parents, even they were not Christians, they were so wise about spiritual things. They were able to identify that this is not ordinary sickness. You hear them to say, no, this sickness is not ordinary. There must be a spirit behind. They were spiritual alert, spiritual wise. They were not spiritual dumb. There are other people who are spiritual dumb. That you need elder to say, the way this sickness is a demon, this one. And the moment he identifies that, he starts to cast out the demon. Because they have identified that sickness is caused by a demon. But if you are spiritual down, you rush with the person to Charlotte McLean, and that person will die because you are addressing the wrong thing.